Hey kings, queens, and everyone in between, and welcome back to another video of Makeup with Kris. Whoop whoop. I'm going to do a look that I did yesterday for my friend Kayla's anniversary party. I'm a little bit tired, so bear with me. I just had a bath, so I'm like really relaxed. Sort of a eyeliner. So we're going for an eyeliner and lashes, and we're going to use two different color eyeliners. So yeah, let's get into it. So you want to get your trusty hairband just to keep your fringe out of the way, if you have a fringe. Mine tends to fall into my eyes, so I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Precise one again because it's cool. So first things first, find the point that you want to make your wing, which is there, and then you want to bring that to that where that crease line meets, and then bring that line a little bit out. And then I'm going to join that up a little bit. So it looks like it's for a blue. And this is again the Hyper Precise one, but it's in the blue. And then with your blue, or any colour that you want to use, you go from your corner up to where it meets the end. Like, okay, now if we just colour in the gap, like so. Cool. And then we'll take your eyeliner and join, keeping the same consistency, and join this bit up with your other corner of your eye. Cool. Yeah, so I've just filled in that little gap just to make it look like it's connected at the top. Is come in with this blue and bring that blue down on the bottom waterline. I like when I'm doing the bottom bit, I sort of like to use my finger to pull it down a little bit because it's easier to do. Trying to keep that same consistency. You just want to bring that blue to the corner, like so. You can fill this little bit in here if you want to. I like to, just to make it a bit fuller. Like so. Like that. At the top, because I want it to be a bit more straight. When you're shaping, you can also use the other corner. So let's do this corner. So I like to go from in the corner to where the other line is. So we're trying to keep that same consistency. Then I'm going to get your blue. Do the same thing on the bottom. Now this part is kind of preference, but I'm going to fill this bit in with blue. Just because this side I've like filled it in with black. This onto the other side. So try and line up where you've got your other. Like that. Like so. And with your black. like so. Like that. And then we can start sort of bringing it around again. Like that. Sounded lovely. Like so. Bring that, sort of bring that down as well. And then bring that try and not one coming down like so. Like that. And we're going to have one in that corner. And we'll do the same for this side. One in that corner. But I don't like the way that's I don't know the way that's going. So we will try that one again. one in that corner. And one like that. In that corner like that. Same on the other side. And then we're going to add a little one there. Top and bottom. When I'm doing the bottom, I like to look like this, just so I can see it. Like that. Ow. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. And the bottom. Like that. W7. These lashes. They look really pretty. Apply a generous, good amount of glue, because you want it to stick. And try not to get the glue on the actual. I sort of get it. Look for where I want it to sit. So I like to get the middle in first. And then I will position the ends. Like so. Now, something you can do, because you can see that line, is wait for this to dry, because I positioned it pretty nicely where I want it to be. But something you can do, if you get this sort of go over it, and then that way, you can sort of find that. This is how I do it. Find the middle point. Find that, find that middle point that you want the lash to sit on. I think also you have to sort of be patient with your lashes because they're just difficult to put on, and it is one of the reasons why I don't do it all the time. One rule I've always learned from doing lashes, and that's if you've got a good lash on and you've got the position right, don't fuck around with it, because as soon as you fuck around with it, you'll be pissed off at yourself. So, with that set, and just go over it, making sure you get it how you want it. Like the W7 Rose Gold setting spray. So I'm going to shake that really, really good, because otherwise it gets all clumpy, and I hate when it's clumpy. Right, spray it a couple of times and then spray it on. Like so. Let it set a little bit. There you go. At least we'll put a plumping oil, because you'll to have glossy lips. And it always adds to the look, you know. And off, sort your hair out. And that's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial on how to do makeup looks with me. I hope this helps, and I'll put down in the description of what like products I use. And yeah, let me know what you think to the look, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.